Welcome, Sagittarius and Sagittarius cross watchers, to your reading for this week. Welcome back. I have missed you guys, so we'll dive right into the reading here. The King of Pentacles came out really quickly. It feels like someone is wanting to um, it's like they're prejudging you, or it feels like they're expecting you to screw up. They're expecting you to somehow wrong them, very suspicious of you. And it almost feels like if uh, the two of you were in a room and there was a whole bunch of other people there, it's almost like all of those other people would fade into the background and this person would just be staring at you. So let's dive into that. So we have the sun here. When that card first came out, I'm not gonna lie to you, the first thing that came in was they don't want you to be happy. It doesn't necessarily feel like they're the kind of person that's going to try to take your happiness away, or they're going to try to come in and ruin it. It doesn't feel quite like that. It's more like a quiet, resentful sort of energy, right? It's almost like they're looking at you like, how dare you be happy when I'm stuck over here type deal. It almost feels like they feel that part of them is looking at you feeling like they've done the same amount of work as you, but they haven't seen the same results as you. And that seems to be where that resentment is coming from. It's almost like um, whoever is feeling this way, even having that acknowledged, seems to take a bit of a load off somehow. And it's like, and then they try to go right back to being resentful, but that same, maybe it's there on the surface, but that visceral feeling is gone. Okay, so I'm gonna get another card here. The Lovers, goodness. So I'm kind of, then the Moon. I'm getting this vibe here where, is this person just like all over the place? Sag, if you're someone that's usually really good at reading people, I feel like this person is difficult to figure out because they send, like, from minute to minute, they're sending you different signals. I feel like what this person really wants is to be loved, but it's almost like they use that as a weapon, and that seems to make them feel powerful. It's almost like part of them feels like even if they can't take away this happiness entirely, that they can at least rain on your parade a little bit if they use this against you. Like, what is going on? So, the next card we have is the Ten of Wands. That's the card of it's almost like feeling that last final push, feeling like it's that last stretch of a long journey when part of you wants to give up, but like, why would you do that now? You're so close. King of Wands. And I feel like this person, if listen, some of you may not enjoy this reading, and I'm sorry if that's the case, but it's like on the one hand, this person, part of them is rooting for you, and on the other hand, it's like that's a very small part, okay? Very small. And it's almost like when they start to think that, they just shove that right back out of their mind and they go back to resenting you. And it's almost like if you're in this stage, if you're in a place where, or at least this person sees you as being in a place where it's that final push on whatever journey you're on, it feels like they kind of relish in your misfortune. It's a very complicated energy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's a goodness. It's like this person is constantly feeling two ways and thinking two ways about you, and they're completely opposite. Part of them really does want you to be kind of destitute, though. It's like there's this seedy, underhanded undercurrent, I guess you could say, that they want you to fail. But part of them feels like if you're winning, they're winning with you. I'm sorry. I know this is all over the place. We're going to get one more card for us. What does Sag need to know? Or oh, come on. Okay. So we got the Three of Cups. And then the Death, Eight of Wands, and Seven of Cups. So this person's going to come in and pretend to be your friend. And I feel like for a lot of you, you may not want to hear this. And I certainly hope that it's not the case, but I feel like you're going to know that they're not on your team and you're going to let them in anyway. Because you're in such a gorgeous energy that it's almost like it feels to this person that it's the perfect time for them to strike. It's the perfect time for them to come in and enact whatever plan they have to rain on your parade. And it's actually making me feel ick. So just a minute with these here. It feels like there's just a second. It's almost like, okay, so here this person is like, yes, it's the right time. I'm going to come in. You know, like they feel like they have the right in with you. And then something happens. Or it feels like, I'm going to be honest, it feels like someone comes along. For some of you, it could be like a teacher or a mentor. You know, it doesn't feel, it could be romantic, it may not. I wasn't necessarily feeling that one way or another. I know the Lovers is here, but I wasn't feeling that one way or another. And it's almost like this person is relieved because it's like now the plan that they knew that they would be successful at, they really can't put into action. They can't put it into place. And it's like, because of whoever this person is, it's almost like either this person has, you know, got themselves tangled up with whoever this is, this teacher mentor sort of energy. For some of you, it could be a romantic. It feels like this trickster energy feels like it's like almost they're in competition with this one. Goodness. Ugh. I'm sorry to say this, but like I don't know why this person doesn't just leave you alone. You know, there's so much energy going into this. Oh, they don't like that I said that. Well, that's what it is. It feels like this teacher or mentor energy, you may not really even be connected to them anymore, you may not really even know or see their presence kind of pushing this other energy away, but it does. It's almost like if you're really in tune with things, you might feel that, like, there's a disturbance in the force. Um, but it's like it's just passing by you. It doesn't feel like it quite touches you. But it does feel like, the cards were saying earlier that you may go against your intuition and let this person in. It feels like something's been taken from you. You know what I mean? It's almost like there's something that's been rooted around you and it's being taken away. And it feels like there's a certain emptiness there, but it's more a relief than, like, there's a certain amount of loss there because it's the difference between feeling comfortable in a certain situation and feeling good, right? If you're used to really challenging situations, sometimes you're more comfortable in that because that is familiar. It feels like that's what's being pulled away from you. It just feels like it'll feel sudden, almost like it feels like something's been pulled out of your chest almost, and then all of a sudden, there's something that's gone, something that's been weighing on you. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there, Sagittarius. I've missed you guys. I love you so much. I hope that this reading helps. I'm sorry if it was all over the place. And we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.